Good morning. In previous lessons, we discussed using the chakras as a preliminary practice for concentrated meditation. And we discussed ways of invoking them verbally and also physically. That brings us now to the first formal technique of concentrated meditation from the tradition of Buddhist Tantra. This is also in Sanskrit known as Chandali, in Tibetan is Tumo, or inner heat meditation, and I'm going to teach you a very simplified, poignant, easy way to gather your energy into your central channel and just concentrate on bliss and letting go, which is a very lovely thing to concentrate upon. Remember, this is not designed as an escape from your difficulties, but as a way to prepare to really meditate upon them in a way that increases your compassion and your wisdom. So first things first, we're going to count our mala on our ring finger, just like I taught you in a previous lesson. On my mala, I use a traditional 111 bead mala, which is used in Buddhist Tantra, and on my website you can find a link to the supplier that I use. It's good quality and good prices. What I do is I take a little alligator clip. I'm not sure if you can see this. I think it's called a micro clip. You get them at Radio Shack or some sort of an electronics store. And if you wanted to, you can get a formal, it's called a 10,000 counter, for $20 or $30. I like this. It's under $1 and it's very durable. So starting at your counter, you use your ring finger as a pulley, and you pull with your thumb. Choosing to work with the left ring finger is great. It helps the energy to be drawn to your gut wheel, also known as your swadhisthana. And so it just makes it easier and easier and easier for your attention to be drawn there, to generate the bliss, and to notice the bliss and then let go of it. So let's begin with the first. What we're going to do is we're going to start with breathing meditation that's oriented towards our swadhisthana chakra. Breathing meditation is a universal meditation. It's taught in many spiritual traditions. In the Pali Canon of Theravada Buddhism, it is introduced in a meditation, or I should say a discourse known as the Anapanasati Sutta. So let's begin. This is really, really simple. On the in-breath, we mentally recite in through left, and on the out-breath, out through right. Out through right. Now, unlike the Hatha Yoga tradition of pranayama, we're not going to physically use our fingers to close our nostrils. We're simply going to guide our breath through the power of intention. Now, does that mean you might not do it perfect? Yes, Virginia, you might not do it perfect. But that's okay. It's not our job to do everything perfect all the time. Sometimes good enough really is good enough. So let's play with this right now. In through left, out through right. And on your left hand, you're only counting the in-breaths. Now we're going to reverse it. In through right, out through left. Now we're going to do in through both, out through both. And remember, it's just intention. And there you go. That was a total of 3 rounds each of 3 exercises for a total of 9 rounds. And I like to call these 3-syllable meditations. After a while, as your mind becomes more and more concentrated, 3-syllable meditations will become more and more of a burden. So we're going to do the 1-syllable version now, which is simply left, right. And now we reverse it. Right, left. And now both, both. So that was 9 rounds of the 1-syllable meditation. If you do a second set of 9, that'll take you to 27, which is a quarter mala, which is really quite lovely. Once again, this is simply a preliminary practice. We do not concentrate to hide from or unpleasant things. We concentrate, ideally, simply become more resourceful so that we can plant our feet and grab the sufferings in our life by the lapels and make the most of them spiritually. Hope you enjoyed today's exercise. Play with it. Be gentle with yourself. Don't judge yourself too harshly. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Write me an email on Facebook. I'll be glad to answer your questions in the next video or so. If this captures your enthusiasm, then by all means, register for the next series of weekly webinars. Just play with the links underneath the video. Till next we speak, may you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum.